Sketch a graph for the equation 4x minus 3y equals 0. I'm going to start off by saying my y-intercept is where x equals 0. If x equals 0, this thing falls away because anything times 0 is 0. So I'm going to say it's minus 3y equals 0. Minus 3y equals 0. And if I divide both sides by negative 3, then the answer is still 0. So what does it mean? It means my y-intercept is at 0. Where's y 0? Y is 0 over here. Which means that your x-intercept must be 0 as well. Let's just have a look. Let's just prove that. Well, let's have a look. X-intercept. X-intercept is where y equals 0. So if y is 0, then this falls away. So that is 0. So my answer is be 4x equals 0. 4x equals 0. If that is 0, divide by 4 on both sides. Therefore, x equals 0. I just want to write this. I didn't write this. Y equals 0. So if y is 0, x is 0. So that means that I only have 1 point on my graph. Now, I always want at least 2 points because I need 2 points to have a straight line. So what we're going to do is I'm going to substitute a value for x, or I'm going to substitute a value for y. Now in my case, I'm going to substitute the value for x. I'm going to say if x equals, and let's put in the value. I don't want to use 1 because it means 1 is going to be very close. So I'm going to say when x equals 2. You can put any value in there. I'm going to use x equals 2 so I have more space. So I want to see when x is 2, what is y? Plot the point, and then I have 2 points. So I have now 1 coordinate. If x is 2, what is the value of y? So I'm going to substitute x in 2 into my original equation, which means 4 times x, which is 2, minus 3y equals 0. This is going to be 8. I'm going to subtract 8 on both sides to get rid of it, which is going to give me negative 3y equals negative 8. And I'm going to divide by negative 3 on both sides to get rid of it. Negative 3. That's going to give me y equals positive 8 over 3 because that cancels, a negative and a negative is positive. So y is 8 over 3, and 8 over 3 is the same as 3 goes in 8 twice. That gives us 6. 8 minus 6 is 2, so it's 2 and 2/3. So what do I know? I know it goes to this point. I also know when x is 2, 1, 2, y is 2, 1, 2, and 2/3. 2/3 is up there. So there's my graph. If you have chosen any other value for x, if you've chosen x equals 1, then this would have been 1 and 1/3. Or, yeah, 1 and 4/3. 1 and a third. So any value that you've put in for x will be on this line because this gives us the function that we have over there. That's our final answer.